Hey guys, I'm having issues. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to get up with the computer. I don't know what has happened. Um, it's saying that I've got no power. I don't understand it because, well, I'm going to call it bluff because I have lots of power. Okay, so just stick with me, guys. We'll get this going. Hey, Janice, Matt. Let me try to fire up again here, guys. We got Rebecca, we got Lee, Fisherman 506, Tracy, T hand 141. My chickadees, or at least one of my chickadees. Hello, girls. Wow, what is going on? Okay, what if I was to do this? So if I was to go like this, no, it says that I'm not even online. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. G'day, Christian. Hey, Craig. Nice to see you, brother. Oh my God, there's a person from a way back. Hey, Kendra, how are you? Hopefully all's well. You're doing good. I can't do anything. I can move my mouse around.
Yeah.
I cannot. I'm online with my phone.
Yeah, I got the notification that you were live.
I cannot.
Can't get it up there.
I can't leave like here.
You may have to just force shut down the computer and turn it on again.
I've done it 4 times.
Like shut it down all the way? Like full way shut down. Like not just your login.
Something went wrong.
Okay. Shut that down if you can.
Well, it's not highlighting. It won't let me do that. Let me go up here and try to shut down up here. Nope.
I'm not a technical wizard, guys, but I'm trying.
See, there's nothing. It won't let me update. It won't let me do anything. Okay. It won't even let me go to shut down that. Don't.
I was just going to do the Control-Alt-Delete.
Yeah, let me do it. I don't want you. Okay, so.
Can you come down here and shut her off? Shut down.
Have I said how much I hate technology?
You like it when it works?
No, I don't.
I'd give it like 10 or 15. Try it again.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. Hey, Danny. I saw your message, Danny. You need to chat. Let me know.
If not, like once you get back in.
Well, it's powered off now, so let me.
Yeah.
It's going to come up and give me a service or an issue with. Okay, let's
Magical
see.
Technology Wizards.
Oh, it's going to say that it wasn't shut down properly, or at least that. Nope.
Nope.
See, that's
the weird part.
It's acting like there's no issues, so that's what I'm thinking. It's the internet.
Internet's working fine though, otherwise you wouldn't.
Well, I know. Well, I've got data, but
it was working fine on my phone though. Like I was watching TikTok.
G'day, Raquel. No, Lila, I didn't break anything. I can't even get it to Looks like StreamYard might be. I tried to get Jesse, but he's busy. Okay, there was the service announcement. So let's see what we got going on here.
Yeah, because I gotta go in a minute. If not,
Yeah, well, you go ahead. You're not going to do any more than what I'm doing. So
where you went to go shut it down when you did your whole Control-Alt-Delete, you can try resetting it through there. See if that helps too.
Yeah.
Do you want your coffee?
Sure. Okay. G'day, Tiny Tim.
And again,
All right, hon.
I'm at
Closes, restore. Okay, so you're not home?
No, and I don't know if we'll be here tomorrow night or not, but I'll see you at the
Well,
thing anyway. If you're not so too sore.
Well, they haven't said they need me, so I'm just gonna keep quiet because, well, no.
Well, Karen knows you're offered, so.
Yeah, no. I've got a bartend.
Or not tomorrow night, Saturday night.
Saturday night, yeah. Okay, so that's what happened, guys. I don't know if I've got it or not, but it was updating. Let me try this now. StreamYard. All right, love you, hon. Have a good night. Okay, this may go and scream but let me see what I can do. Entering the studio. Camera. Yes. No, I don't want this camera. I want the other camera. Oh, man. It's okay. Just let me try to get in. Ay. Well, you get to see underneath my table. So if I go this. Add to stream. I think we're on the right track, guys. It's not my good. Something went wrong with my computer, Danny. Settings. Oh, that's why. Camera. USB. Oh, yes. Look at all the boxes behind me. They're going to the US tomorrow. So there we go, guys. I can close that now. Yeah. Just ignore that stuff. I'm in my shipping department. So how is everybody? Sorry, guys. It took me 10 minutes to figure that one out. Okay. I do believe everybody can see me, hear me. We're good to go. Because I'm not saying all this over again. Okay. Thanks, Danny. Let's just say hello to everybody. G'day, Matt, Tim, Danny, Janice, Nora, Corn-Fed Life. I'm not sure which one it is, so g'day to both of you. I haven't seen you guys around in a while. Raquel's here. And again, everybody that sees the green emojis, thank you to them for being a member, which allows me to do more with my channel. If you haven't watched the collab that my video I just put out this week, please do it. Give me a thumbs up, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll tell you what, it's Rice Krispies the way that you've never seen it done before. Yep. And of course, Craig's cabin all the way from across the pond. I think I said hello to everybody. If not, we'll catch them on the way through. Oh, thank you, Remy. Remy's become a family member. Appreciate you. There's Marie, our Okie Homestead. How are you? Eves, hello. Goodness, it looks like it jumped. G'day, Leanne. How are you? Hopefully all's well. Miss Ann. So, it's been a hell of a week. Not a week. About 5 weeks. Sorry if I do get choked up. But we lost 2 of our top breeding cows. They got lungworm. Thank God it did not wipe out the whole herd. But it's tough when, you lose your 2 top girls. And not only that, guys, it's been a year from hell. We've lost about 15, no, I'm going to say between 20 and 25 chickens at $25 a piece. He's also lost 9 turkeys. Our turkeys are massive. They're 25 to 30 pounders. So we're almost between 75 and $100. So almost $1,000 loss there. Plus now, if you look at both girls, so our girls, you can get more because they're Highland cattle and they're the good red meat. So between the 2 girls that were lost, they both had calves, plus the 2 that were slaughtered or dispatched in February, both had calves. So the farm's out 6 cows. Heifers. I know the difference. I'm just saying. So it grabs you right by the gut. So, and my heifer is fine. Rob's son-in-laws are fine. Rob took the direct hit. 6 cattle. Highlands bring in anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 parted out. So do the math. The farm took a tremendous hit. And this is all since. When did the coyotes? So the fox is in the freezer that got the chickens. He will be going to taxidermy, and the and the coyote that got all the turkeys, he's in a freezer. We got both the predators. But what really, really hurt the farm was 6 cattle. That's over a year's income for the farm. So, just to say, they're not going to have fun on that farm. Money's got to come from somewhere. So, what I'm going to do is donate my cow back to the farm. So at least he'll have a breeder. We looked around. There is some Highland cattle about an hour and a half from us. But we're looking at 25 to $3,000 to replace what was lost. So, needless to say, I was going to do a video on it, but I wasn't going to put Rob through it. And I just couldn't go over and film the girls. Us darn homesteaders, we don't care about our animals. And, I honestly had to look it up. That's how often it happens around here. I don't know anyone that has had lungworm here. It came from somebody's contaminated field. Because they wheel and deal with hay, we're not sure. And there's no way to test. So it's tough. And these are the ones, the 2 that we lost were Callie and Reddy. Those are the 2 that whenever I had the bag of apples on that video, those are the 2 that were always at me. And they wanted, they were the apple girls. And no, it was my first thing I did was look and see if contaminated apples were a source for lungworm, but it's not. It is contaminated soil. So, guys, if you don't know where you're getting your hay, don't feed it to your animals. At least have somebody that knows the location. And that farmer might not even know. He may have got some clean fill. And maybe it wasn't malicious. But either way, Rob's out 6 cows at $2,000 to $3,000. And to replace the girls with under 2-year-olds is going to be about $3,000. That there's no way in hell anybody's got that right now. I'm trying to recover from what happened to me, and I'm nowhere close to recovering. But you just never know. One day, everything seems rosy, and the next day, and nobody knows about this. Jesse and Lisa didn't even know about this. And it's just, it, I just don't know what to say. And I don't know what to say to Rob and those guys over at the farm. Like, they're broken. They're heartbroken. But what do? Except pick up the pieces and go again. But that's not always easy either. Whenever you have that kind of loss. So if you guys can keep Rob and the farm, and we're looking, like I was saying to Rob, let's start looking for the girls and we'll try to make it happen. And right now he's not sure what he's going to do. And that's sad because he loves his girls. And, there's nothing we love more than to go over and interact with them, as you guys have seen multiple times. But I guess what I want to do is with the changing, the world, the way it's changing, the weather, the way it is, these new diseases are starting to show up in humans and animals. So, I just didn't know how I was going to say it. And like I said, I wasn't going to stick a camera in anybody's face, and, it's just not the right time or place. But until from this only happened, Tim, not that long ago. So we're still researching. There is an oats mixed with the medicine to cure the rest of the herd. So Josh went out and saw Callie down. And Callie doesn't lay on her side. And he thought it was a different cow. And he thought it was Big Mama. Big Mama will lay down, but not Callie. And whenever he got to the paddock and noticed that it was Callie, he knew something was the matter. And he ran over and she was already gone. So they had a vet out and boom, it was ringworm. So, or lungworm. So they went, they got all the stuff. The medicated feed. So right now, I wouldn't even take a chance on. It'll be 4 months from the time of infection or treatment. They say it's good after 30 days. I'm not playing with it. So I'm going to offer him Penelope But then we've got to, at what point then you're starting to introduce inbreeding. You're okay for your first round. But I'm just trying to figure out how. Yeah. Okay. In the silage. That's it, Leanne. You just never know. And some of these farms that's all they can do is and homesteaders. That's why I'm speaking out. Is for know what you're giving your cattle. Because in a blink of an eye, your homesteader farm will change. So, hey, Marshall. Hey, Luscious. It's, obviously we're all heartbroken, and I think my heart breaks more for Rob than anything because, do the math. Even at the low end of 2,000 per cow, that's 12 grand. That's without putting the turkeys, the chickens. It sucks. But if we can take one thing from this, guys, is know where you're getting your hay. And if there's chance that it's contaminated, do some research. Just don't buy hay. Especially now, good hay is almost too much money for a homesteader to pay. We're fortunate. We have an abundance. I think they finished the year off at 365 6-foot bales. And that's just primarily off the farmland and the other land that they rent. But he did get hay because he's a wheeler dealer. And it's just, just please do your research. And I know that, you guys down in Texas and Oklahoma went through hell last summer. And it's going to be a very, very tight winter. But if you're buying hay, please double check where it's coming from. Because there is a lot of wheeling and dealing. And let's face it, sometimes the hay, the people selling the hay don't even know where it came from. And at that point, you need to pull out and go, no, I'm not going to take a risk on truthfully livelihood. That's the long, short, and whatever is it. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to. I forgot to hit a button here before I went live. Oh, well. Pas de problème. I'm not too overly concerned about it. But yeah, make sure. Absolutely, Leanne. And let's face it, it's a big source of income. especially if it comes off your land. You know, like I think the going rate in this area right now is $50 a 6 foot. So that shows you that there's such an abundance of hay that, you know, I think we still have over 300 6-footers sitting in the, and he's got a gut feeling where it came from, and that stuff has been segregated. I don't know if there's a way to test for it. So it just sucks. It hurts. And yeah. Yeah, Charles. That's a touchy subject. I'm not going to touch that one. But and I'm not pointing I'm not pointing fingers, but some people get animals and within 2 months they're experts. Then you see the loss. This is the first time this has ever happened in this area. I've asked 6 farmers in our area if they've ever heard of this. None of them have heard of it. Like, so it, you know, is it just an act of God? Nobody knows. But both of them are buried on the farm. And they'll be compost. So the circle of life will continue. Instead of the girls producing food, now they're going to help produce vegetables. Probably 3-4 years down the road, after everything decomposes and makes, you know, the mixture. Hey, LP. Hey, Suzanne. Al. So, yeah, that's my story in a nutshell. Sucks. Wish I didn't have to give everybody a warning. But the biggest thing is, guys, is know where you're getting your feed. So I don't even know how much my bill is going to be. I'll be over. I'm heading to the US tomorrow, so I'll probably do a driving live tomorrow. And if Jesse's around or somebody's around, I'll bring them up before I hit the border and have to turn off my phone so I can keep the live going. Pretty much like Jesse did the last time I went to the US. So I think somebody said that their package wasn't going to arrive till tomorrow at my address. If that's the case, then I'll go down Saturday morning. Just let me know, either in the chat. And I'm very sorry for missing people's comments. I did see people, you know, sending love and prayers, and, you know, much appreciated. Thanks, Virginia. It makes you take a step back and go, is it really worth it? We all know the answer, but it makes you question. And in life, when something happens, you question. So, it's the big guy just throwing a little curveball at you to strengthen your beliefs. And unfortunately, Darren, you might want to go back and rewatch the last half hour. We've lost two of our main breeders. To lungworm. So, watch where you're buying your hay. Feed in general. But I just can't go over it again. And I don't even know how much my vet bill, let alone the medication's going to be to save Penelope. But I don't care how much it is. Just like any one of my dogs. They will be, hey, D, again, I'm not going to go all over it again, but contaminated feed is poison. And literally, it was 24 hours from her walking around the field, going over into the water, getting her drink of water. She always used to, didn't matter how cold it was, she liked to soak her belly in the water till she was laying on her side and she was gone. So, oh, I know. And you know what we can sell those girls for. So, like I was saying, Highland cattle, you can get between 2,000 and 3,000 depending on the size. And these were full-blown girls. So you were looking at about 3,000 a cow. If people were just buying like hamburg and steaks and whatever else. So you lose 6. Anyways, we figure that Rob lost between $12,000 and $20,000. It's a kick right in the gonads. But it is what it is. Now we'll throw up the invite. You guys want to come up and we'll chit chat like normal? That's fine. We've been sad enough for one. Oh, thanks, Remy. Appreciate you. And there's the... Oh, and I got to tell everybody, you are on StreamYard. Which ones am I doing today? YouTube, StreamYard, and Twitter. Yeah. So I know some people don't like to be on certain social media things. So I just tell everybody as whenever I do more than my YouTube, but I've actually started to get a following on Twitch. I thought it was more for games, but they've turned my lives into podcasts. I don't make any money off it. But just let me pin this up to the top. If I go like this, go like that, and yeah, Twitter. I also it's under a podcast, so I'm up and down on Twitter. Sometimes it's quite strong. I see you there, Rebecca. Just let me put tag this on the top so I don't have to keep. There we go.
Hi.
What's going on?
Not much.
Kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
Is he? If he's up, Brooke, can you take him pee?
I'm leaving right now. I'm already leaving.
Okay, is he up?
Yeah.
Come here, Hank. Come here, buddy.
See what Hank thinks of the kitty.
Oh, he'll probably now that she's gone, he'll probably just go back to bed. He likes an afternoon nap. He's just like a little baby. Hank. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Hey, Hank. Hank. Just let me double check that they closed the doors.
Okay.
Oh, come here, big guy. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh, gracious.
Look at the puppy. Look at the puppy.
There. Say hi, guys. Hi.
Hi.
Yes, you're a sook. Yes, you are. You're a suck and you're a monster. Oh, gracious. Oh,
Like
gracious.
nice.
Yeah, but
We're gonna love on our babies.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Hey, what do you want?
Yeah.
And of course, 9 weeks old, and his teeth are hurting him, and he's gnawing on everything. Me, bud? What?
We bought Blue a duck that we throw in the yard, and he goes crazy.
Yeah.
And then we got another thing that's a long, I don't remember what brand it is, but he took the end off of it. Yeah, he chewed the end off of it.
Oh, my lab, I can't buy him anything or buy her anything other than a Kong made, because he will.
Was it Kong made?
He rips the end right off of it.
This is what we got.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
look,
Yeah. Oh, within like 2 minutes, Molly'd have that rip the bits.
it's like trying to figure out what to get for him to chew on.
Kong. Anything made by Kong.
Okay.
Neither one of these. What are you doing? What are you doing, you freak? Hey, what are you doing? No, you're not getting down to bug your big sister. So he likes to now run up behind Molly and grab her right by her butt, and yeah, that's his that's his plaything. Or he'll go and grab her ears and then run, because knows that big sissy's gonna chew him apart. Yes, you're a big sook. Yes, you're a big sook. So, yes, isn't that fun, Darren, whenever they start chewing on absolutely everything? Hey, stop chewing on my computer. Goofball. Yeah, and apparently that these golden doodles don't sleep through the night for 4 months. I'm going to drug him or drug me, one of the two. Hey, goofball. Actually, it works out good because if I'm out at a meeting late, I take him out, then he sleeps till about 3 o'clock in the morning. But then in between 5 and 6, that's up. Time to get up and time to play. Time to eat my breakfast. Oh, yes. Oh, so what's new and exciting with you guys?
Waiting for you to get your box.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow or Saturday.
Well, yeah, I forget. Somebody, I'm
Okay. What happened? Hi, old man King. I guess he'll get back up here, I hope. Hi, Coastal Water. Thorhaven and Virginia Alexander. I hope Scott comes back. How's everybody been doing? I'm here. Good. Not very often do I get to be up here all by myself. He'll come back up. There we go. I tried to keep it going. I don't. You're muted. You're muted. There we go.
The little monster decided to have a chomp on my camera and pull it out.
Okay.
So yeah, I forget who it was. Somebody said that their package may not be there till Friday, which normally they say they get their stuff at 8:30, but they need time to process it. So yeah. I don't know. I'll wait. If I don't hear, then I'll, because unfortunately I have to bartend tomorrow night. So yeah. It's not a big event. I'm doing it by myself, but why is this? There we go. Much
there
better.
you are. There you are.
Good God, he had everything changed. Goof. Anyways, now they're sleeping down there. But there's Christian. G'day, Christian. All the way from T-Axis. But
Christian.
Oh.
I went and clicked on the chat so I could say hi to people.
I just got a message. G'day, Bob. Brutal Bob's hiding in the background. He said,
he's lurking.
Drug the dog. It's more fun.
Yeah, I forgot to give the. I don't know how YouTube's going to feel about this, but I did this for Blue. I was really surprised that I would even consider it. But he is so much more calmer.
It doesn't, but that I don't consider that a drug. It's a natural oil. Well, I don't know what they mix with yours, but I know the stuff I make is a natural oil. But yeah, so now I've got to figure out, because I just found out that I cannot take my medicine, my nighttime medicine across the border.
Oh.
Stop chewing on the table. Stop. Because there's the cruise line, because you're going into different countries that aren't, pretty much all of the US and all of Canada, it's okay to use. And yeah, especially the oil, they don't know the breakdown of it. I can tell them my recipe if they want. But yeah. Hey, stop. Go get a toy if you're going to chew. Stop. Anybody want a golden doodle? Cheap.
No. I have enough fun with Blue.
Yeah. Oh, Lila, are you still here? Oh, that sucks, Bob. Yeah, if Lila was still here, I was going to show her box, but she's not here. Too bad, so sad. I guess she's going to have to wait. It doesn't take that long to get where I'm mailing it to where she is probably 100 miles.
Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness, cat.
Yeah, Lila's not that far from me. Other than, like, if I went the line of a crow, she's maybe 300 miles. But because of the Great Lake, I have to go over and around. So, hey, why don't you go get your toy? Hey, Momo.
Hold on a moment. I need to talk to my brother.
Yep. But g'day, Bud Files. What's going on? Hopefully everybody's having a blessed Thursday. And like myself, staying out of trouble. At least that's what I tell people. And
oh, I know what the cats want. They want more food.
well, Bob, I'd do a dance too, but then I'd lose all the people. Hey, Hank. Oh well, but yeah, hopefully Jesse and Lisa will be in here in a little bit. But they're yeah. If anybody wants to come up, feel free. It's on the top of the chat. All right, Darren. I will, buddy. I will. I think I found some replacements. But who's got $3,000?
Leanne, we'll see you later.
Bye, Leanne.
She's got a.
Oh, absolutely. She's got a tribe coming in for lunch. I guarantee you they're going to eat well. Yep. Because it's not a deer hunter. So that's the whole group of them coming in. So I bet you she's got soup, sandwiches with fresh bread, and probably 2 or 3 different types of desserts. Don't have to worry. I know what they call themselves deer hunters, but they're probably just sitting napping in the bush and then coming out to get Leanne to feed them. Take care, Darren. But anyways, yeah, it's been a tough road, but it is what it is. And absolutely, Byron, probably the best. What are you doing?
Hi, Byron.
Go get a toy. But yeah, I had a 2-year-old. He chewed front rockers off the rocking chair one night. Well, then, do you think he was a little anxious? Goodness gracious! I gotta say he's pretty good, except my daughter that was just here, her boyfriend. They tend to, between him and my son, they let Hank chew on their hands. Well, not thinking about the girls. And all right, Craig, you stay safe, brother, and we'll talk to you. Well, if you're up tomorrow morning, I'll probably be live heading over to the States. And don't forget, folks, Jesse and Lisa. Tim, can you go over to Jesse's page and get the link for their Christmas giveaway Saturday night? Absolutely, Peter. Yep. What are you doing? Stop. You're being a goof. You want to come up? Come up with Dad. Come on. You want up with Dad? Oh. There. Yes. Yes. You can sit. No. Stay with Dad. No. Yes. Well, that's one good thing is these guys. Oh, I don't care if you chew on that. If it keeps you happy, chew away. So there, Tanya Tim just put in, go make sure you hit the notification bell and notify. I've heard some of the stuff that they're going to be giving away. And let's just say it's, okay, stop, you little monster. Let go. Let go, monster. No. Ow. Anybody for a dog? Choking me. Ow.
He will grow out of that.
Oh, I know.
He will eventually.
They say golden doodles, though, they do. They grow out of it under a year. So
because Blue is
Oh.
English Mastiff and Lab Cross.
Oh, dear God.
They said
Ow.
4.
No.
4 years.
Anga. Okay, down. You don't want to play nice? You stay on the floor.
Blue. Relax. Yeah. Relax.
Aye.
Can you
Oh.
get that Ronald, please, out of the thing?
There we go.
He's
Well, that's exactly what's going on. Byron he's only 9 weeks, right? So he's got everything in his mouth right now. Yeah, but Rebecca, Miss Ann said you look beautiful.
Thank you. I
don't know about me.
my hair. You look handsome. You look handsome. I yesterday went and got my hair trimmed, and my hairdresser. I was watching her, and I was like, "Why are you heating up that flat iron?" She says, "I'm going to turn you around." She said, I'm going to flat iron your hair. And I went, okay. So she turned me around. And when I turned back around, I was like, what? It totally changed my look. Totally. I was like, okay, I definitely don't look like myself.
They're expensive too.
Yeah. And I, because of my hair being so thick, I don't blow dry it. So I don't own a blow dryer because it just gets fluffier. But yeah, she flat ironed my hair yesterday. And she said, well, when you get out in that humidity, it's going to fluff back up. But it didn't. I'm guessing because it didn't have a lot of humidity yesterday. But I wanted to see, since Anne's in here, look at Anne.
Washcloth.
Dish, no, pot holder. This is this is the pot holder. She gets to finally see what it's going to look like.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been working on this, and she knows what it's for. So
thanks, Miss Anne. I know you're lying, but thank you. And
Simply Jan's here.
Anne was on a live last night. What did I miss? Oh, right. What night was that? That was Wednesday night. I don't know.
Ronald, will you?
I'm not sure. No, that's true, Miss Anne.
Look
But
who's
you do. Oh, there's Ronald.
Yeah,
Ronald with his kitty cat.
Ronald.
Yeah, you got the kitty cat, buddy.
I'm
G'day, Jan.
I'm glad he does.
It was pointing toward the.
Camera got moved.
Oh,
Mm.
no kitty. No kitty.
I'm gonna hope to do a video today so I can get it uploaded of a yarn haul that I got today off of Facebook Marketplace.
Nice.
There's some really gorgeous yarn in there,
That's awesome.
you know.
Mm.
And I also got, I don't know where it is, but I also got a crochet book that I don't know how to do patterns. So it's going to be fun how to figure out how to do patterns.
You know what? You just practice. That's, you know, and that's what I keep telling my kids. I've never played football before. Well, then practice. Keep practicing. But, yeah. So, yeah, no, I'm quite excited because I don't know how many packages are going to be there because people are still sending them to my Canadian address and they're still sending them to my US address. So I'm not sure I'll have my truck. So it does cost a bit of money, but it saves so many people so much money.
Yeah, the package I sent you was less than $20, which was really nice.
Yeah. So I did the breakdown last time, and it's like it was $20 in gas, $10 to get over the bridge, $7 per package, and that's it. So, you know, as long as I know there's a bunch of packages, it saves, well, especially Jesse and Lisa. Goodness gracious. Like, because Miss Lisa likes to pack the boxes, they were always, you know, anywhere from $40 to $80 would be the, you know, to ship it from Texas to here. And yeah. So which vineyard chickie have we got? I'm going to have to say, I bet you it's Trey. Because if it's Bunky, Bunky normally tries to come in under her own name. But I'm gonna have to say that's Trey, because KK is probably busy doing schoolwork. Not that Trey doesn't do schoolwork. Hey, stop. It's time for me to pick up some apple bitters tomorrow. Then we'll watch his face.
My favorite words with my dogs is knock it off. And they're like, okay.
Oh, wow. It is Bunky. Bunky, usually you log in under your name. Silly goose. But you're spreading the love of the main channel. That's good, girl. Good job. And Tim, if you can go over and share the girls' Christmas special for the 17th. Guys, make sure you have it written down. The girls are doing their Christmas special. It's going to be full of wonderful songs. And that's December 17th. So that's next Saturday. I will not be live, and neither will Jess. Well, Jesse's going to go live before, I think. And then we'll do a love raid over to the girls. But I have canceled my live for the girls. What are you doing? Oh. Hey, get out of there. Get out of there.
Get out of the camera, God.
You're going to drive me to drink.
Oh my goodness. That pup.
You're going to drive me to drink. Goof.
Does your shirt say you were Los Angeles Raiders?
What's that, Ronald?
Does your shirt say Los Angeles Raiders?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't be caught dead with a Los Angeles Raiders shirt. No, this is my high school team that I coach.
Oh.
Empire Rapids. That's it's a thin hoodie, and that's what I like. Is, you know, the older people are wearing jackets, and I'm still wearing shorts, flip-flops, and hoodies.
Good.
The hoodie I picked up from the farmer's market is much thicker than the one that I got from Our Wyoming Life.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, the one that I got from Mike and Aaron, it's heavy. Hank, stop.
The one I got wasn't.
Stop. G'day, Kevin. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. And don't forget, guys, you want to grow your channel, you can go visit Kevin. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And the times always change because he's trying to hit all his friends across the world. So, even if you already connect with Kevin, still go over and show him some love, guys. He does a lot for the community, joining a lot of communities together. And that's the best part. Hank, come here. Let me mute.
Hi, Al. Hi, Vineyard Chicks. And hi, Byron. Great to see you in here.
I'm going to explode. Well, and normally, yeah, I guess Kyle's just getting out of school now, so he'll be home in about by the time he goes to his house, he'll be here about an hour, and then I don't have to worry about the dog anymore. But oh, absolutely, Byron. Yes, he does keep me busy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Let's just say that it's actually helped my back because I'm up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm hoping that it's helping my neck and back and not hurting it.
I find that if I don't do my exercises for my neck, it starts to hurt again. You know, just being active, doing something does our body good.
My spine's in 3 pieces.
Yes, I know.
Mine's never going to not hurt. It's just the severity of the pain.
Yes.
And the mesh, and the screws, and the rods.
Hi, Charles. Good to see you here.
Hello, everyone from Florida. Phooey on you. It's warmer in Florida than what it is here. But let's see, what's my countdown? 41 days, 16 hours, 9 minutes, and 34 seconds. But who's counting? Before I'm on an aeroplane headed south.
Let's see what my temperature says it is outside.
Actually, it's really warm. Well, like I said, I was out in shorts today, so I had some running around to do before I went live. It's 37 here.
46.
Yeah.
Not bad.
But yet this is, coming up to halfway through December in Canada. We should have a foot of snow. So,
and you don't.
Actually, who do? Caroline, welcome. Hello. I was only joking about the Florida Phooey. You're always welcome here. Whenever I grow up and be a big boy, I want to move to Florida. But let's face it, Uncle Joe ain't going to let me move to Florida. I don't know why. Got a ticket on an aeroplane? I sure do, Tim. I got 2 tickets. Yep. And I've always driven by O'Hare in Chicago. I think that's O'Hare. Yes. I think so. Anyways, the huge terminals in Chicago. I've driven by them multiple times. I've never flown into Chicago, so it's going to be really neat. On YouTube, they actually have a camera that has somebody's either set up a camera, but it watches the planes land and take off in Chicago. So I planned it. Even if I have to go from the farthest terminal, like the greatest piece, I gave myself 4.5 hours. So that'll give me lots of time. Plus I've booked in as need partial assistance. That way it's their problem to get me from point A to point B. I learned that from a friend. I can do it, but in case something does happen that day, and there's like 3 feet of snow and you got to walk through it. No, they will bring a golf cart and I don't have to walk through 3 feet of snow. But let's see here. Oh, Virginia said it's 51 in southern PA. So she's not that far from Leanne.
Wow.
I'm from Western Kentucky, moved to Florida 15 years ago, trying to move back to Kentucky. Huh? Kentucky has snow. Oh, there's trouble.
Hi, Crystal.
How are you doing?
Good. Waiting on Panda to get out of school.
Oh, yes.
Then the trouble starts.
She's got an attitude like your daddy. She's not an angel like her mama. Just saying. I was waiting to see if he's hiding in the background, but he must be working.
He should. He better be. He drove 2 hours. Hopefully he's working.
Oh, gracious.
Is that you, Terry, or Mike?
It's
Terry.
Nine times out of 10, it's always Terry with MT.
Yeah. Hi, Terry.
Oh, no, it's Mike.
It's Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He took over Terry's account. Uh-oh. And yeah, it says Terry and I are still sick. So they had to cancel their live last night because, well, Terry was sick, I think, through Thanksgiving. And now I guess they're both sick. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, Mike. There's a lot of respiratory issues going around up here right now. Debbie's seeing about 10 a day. And I tell you what, whenever I had it, it took me everything to try to 2 or 3 times. I was gasping for air. It was not good. But we're on the mend. I actually feel about 95% again, which is quite nice. But not having lung infection, COVID, lung infection, and then that respiratory, yeah, that was a tough road.
I've been taking zinc, vitamin C, and a multivitamin, and I've been feeling pretty good. You know,
I always take my vitamin C. Actually, my doctor said that I was taking too much. So they say that you've got to be very, very careful because taking too many vitamins actually has the opposite effect of what people think. They think if I'm taking 3 times the vitamin C that I'm supposed to, that's great. No, it's not.
no,
Because it's actually doing damage to your kidneys and liver. And so, yeah, a lot of people think that, oh, I'll just pee it out.
All right.
No,
I'll
you're-
be back, and the fun can really start.
All right.
no.
Go get the panda.
The little panda.
Panda.
She's such a cute little girl.
Oh, I love me some panda.
Yep.
And of course, I always twist her up and get her to bug her mother. And it's just what I do best. We went to our granddaughter's gymnastics meet in OKC and got sick the next day. We both have the flu, hit us hard. Then we had C. Yeah, absolutely. I know you guys had the C also. Wow. Oh, see? Look it. Speak of the devil, and he always shows up. Hello, Backlash.
Oh, there is Backlash.
I'm telling you.
I don't see it yet because there it is.
Yeah. That's it. I get it. I get it right away, and it's got to go through me to get to you. So,
yeah.
But yes, exactly, Mike. Make sure you guys are lots of fluids, and it's no fun. Hopefully, it's not a winter of what they're trying to say. I'm sitting here crocheting at work. Now that's a position. That's not a job. Hey, Rochelle.
Hi, Rochelle.
And so, yeah, again, there's some people that weren't here that are here now. Don't forget Jesse and Lisa's giveaway Saturday. And if you do win something, email them immediately. They're having it this Saturday instead of next Saturday because they want the folks to have their blessing for Christmas. So that's why they bumped it ahead a week. So it starts at 5 Central Time Saturday, which is 6 Eastern. And yeah, make sure that you are there. And number one, to support Jesse and Lisa, because let's face it, they do a tremendous amount for every single person in or around. And yes, also December 17th, mark on your calendar. The Vineyard Chicks are having their Christmas concert. And I'm not sure if they're announcing their winner of their Christmas blessing, that little video collab they did, but if not, they'll tell people about it on the 17th. Hi, Panda.
Hi, Panda.
How are you, sweetheart? Hey, Panda.
Hey, Scott.
Panda. Say hi to Daddy. Daddy's in the chat. Say hi to your dad. Yeah, she's not listening to me. Just like what Backlash does. Hey, Panda.
Girl.
Panda. Knucklehead.
Blue.
What's mommy doing? Oh, gracious.
Denver.
Uh-oh. Shoe change. Hi, everyone. I was trying to get her to say hello to her dad. That Matt's in the chat.
Say hey, Daddy.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I can't hear.
Hang on.
Daddy heard a panda.
Here,
Hang on.
Hi, okay, Homestead.
way higher.
You're high up.
And I love your glasses, Panda. I love
thank you.
them.
She picked them out all by herself.
Right on. You did a really good job, Panda. Absolutely, Backlash. Panda is the show.
It's always children and animals take over. And it's okay.
Here,
You can't hear. I'm trying to fix my
Uh-oh.
problem.
Tell Mama, turn that up, Mama.
Lola.
Where's Lolo? His grandma. He's with his grandma.
Oh,
Who's Lolo?
My friend.
Your friend?
relax.
I think that boy. Oh, he's got Gigi.
You ready?
Wait.
Where are we going?
Now.
So the girls are going live on the 17th of December, and I believe it's 9 p.m. Eastern. But Spunky Bunky, let me know. I think it's 9 o'clock Eastern, Chuck. And Jesse and Lisa this Saturday is 5 p.m. Central. And then Jesse and Lisa are going to have a warm-up party to the girls live. And then we're all going to go over and listen to some amazing three little girls singing. There, Tim just put the link. So if you click on it and then go to notify,
I am.
it will let you know whenever the girls are gone live.
A rocket of a tail.
Are you going to sing us a song, Panda?
My carrot. My carrot.
Your tablet's at home.
My work.
I don't know. I don't know. Did you plug it up?
Oh boy.
Have a good day, Carlene. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so the girls are going late on the 17th from 9 to 11 Eastern. I don't know if an old fellow like me can stay up that late.
I knew it.
I said, Charles.
Hi, Beverly Moffat.
Hey, can you sing a song?
Sing us a song.
Sing us.
What song did you sing last night or Tuesday night with your class? You remember?
Did you have a Christmas concert?
Oh, sing louder. You sing louder?
No.
It's easier when there's everybody up there singing.
I didn't mean to, Charles. But oh, she's singing away. But
Oh my goodness.
okay, so Monday, the girls are gonna update where the fund is, and she thinks it's around $500 now. And thank you to all their friends and the CD sales. It's not an issue, Charles. Hey, Beverly, how are you?
Hi, Beverly.
And what else we got going on? Oh,
Why do you need to go home?
Backlash said something about Coastal Water and Panda will do an unboxing at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Did you know that? Did you know about that one, Coastal? That is amazing, Beverly. 18 and a half months cancer free. What a blessing.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely a blessing. And hello, Butler Family Firm. Welcome, welcome.
Hey,
Something happened. Don't know what.
Good job, Panda.
Good job.
So, Panda, what did you ask What did you ask Panda, or what did you ask Santa Claus for?
Let me go out and come back in. I'm having sound
Okay.
issues.
All right.
So I'll be back.
All right. We'll be here.
And there we go. And I'll leave.
Absolutely,
Let me
Byron.
leave. Back in.
There she goes. She's still here.
I don't know why it kicked me out.
You were sitting, and then all of a sudden you looked up and you
Yeah.
went away.
And I went away. It was like it said there was a problem, and I clicked back on it, and I thought, what in the heck happened?
Yeah, no, you were sitting there like that, so I knew you didn't press a button.
Nope.
And then you just went away, but I know your camera sometimes just kind of throws you under the bus, and then
or the internet or whatever it is.
yeah, absolutely backlash. They want all the toys, and then they play with the boxes. There's a Panda.
Hello. There we are. That's better.
Good. So, Panda, what did you ask Santa for?
What did you ask Santa for?
Toys?
Which doesn't help on my specific toy. Toys.
Uh-oh. They're going through a bad section. We lost them. Oh, they're back.
Yep. We'll be in and out.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So let's do a rundown. We have Jesse and Lisa Saturday, 5 p.m. Central. We have the Vineyard Chicks Monday doing their normal live at 8 to 9, I think. That's their normal live that the three girls sing, chat with the audience, and sometimes they do a giveaway. But it's more that the girls sing, which is, awesome socks. And then you've got I will go live again on Thursday. Then
I don't know what, Coastal, if you can hear me, I see you pop up in the basement and then you go away. You pop up, you go away. It's done that about 3 times. I'm pressing nothing. You're just coming and going. And then you've got Jesse and Lisa on the 17th. They're going to do a live before the girls, and then we're all going to go over and be there for the girls' Christmas party, December 17th, from 9 to 11. See, and Rochelle, that's how at like usually 4 or 5 o'clock, I'll go through and I'll hit who's got lives. It's not that I don't want to be. I forget who goes live at what dates. And we all know that YouTube has decided not to send out notifications anymore, or very few notifications. So I've been doing a little test recently, and if you don't go to the channel once every 2 weeks, it puts them off your notification list. So if you like a channel, make sure you go in and either watch some of their live, like a video, comment once every 2 weeks, or they fall off your notification. So, let's face it. I've got 800 different channels I follow. It's unrealistic to think that I can be in every one. About a quarter of those, I say, are close friends that I try to be in their lives as much as I can. And, I just, thank you, Charles. I always do Thursday night. What time Thursday nights? Because Thursday night is, I'm trying to think, really the only one, I think Thursday nights is Monica and Eric. Bland's Promised Land Ranch. They're the only ones that I'm trying to. 7:30 Eastern. So then you're normally over by the time you're normally over then, Rochelle, before Monica and Eric come on. So okay. Yeah. The nights that Debbie works till 9 Thursday night, is normally hell because I've got growing children, but I still make them dinner because you know what? One of these days, they're not going to be here anymore. So, some people say I spoil my kids, but I guess that's why I had kids. So for those people watching on the rerun, please make sure you give me a check mark. Give me a thumbs down. I don't care. It shows that you interacted. And leave me a comment. Great live. I don't care. It just helps. Because I have over 200 people that watch my lives, but I might get 60 thumbs up. Well, people do what I do, and I'm the worst one for it. I'll be watching videos, and I'll fall asleep. And then it might take me a week to go back and put a check mark in. I get it.
There's
Oh, I've got some pretty good YouTube children to spoil. You guys are awesome.
there's this one thing that I do on my phone if I'm watching a video is once I watch it, I go and click to remove it from my list so that I know I have watched that video.
So with the iPhone, if you have an iPhone, but I think you're Android, right?
I'm Android.
Okay, I don't know if the Android does the same, but have a look. If I go, it's a really easy way. Let me go to Lazy Days Ahead. Okay, so like you've got Jesse and Lisa's. Well, there's see the red line under that
Yes.
video right there?
Yes.
That means I've watched that video.
Okay.
So on the Apple, like all the red. Now that one just flipped over because it's going. But if I scroll, like I've already watched Justin, all these Jesse and Lisa, I've already watched it. And that's how I know on the iPhone, because I've got a red line underneath and I can go through. And if it's only a quarter of the way, I've only watched a quarter of it. So I'll go back and finish watching it. It's actually a really good thing that YouTube, or, well, I guess it's YouTube and iPhone do. I don't know. I must not be a YouTube child of Scott's. I'm not on the maple syrup list. Telling you what, I couldn't even sell any this year. I was out because and that's why I'm not promising any this year, because I only got 2 gallons, and that's what I think I kept 2 liters this year, and I gave the rest away. So whenever I say that shipping's expensive, trust me, I know. It was over $1,000 to ship syrup out this year. It's unsustainable. And like I said last week, now that the Canadian government's approved Canada Post to add another 40% onto the shipping rates across the board, courier and mail, I just don't know how. I don't know how people can afford it. Like I'm blessed. I do have some people that help me with shipping. I couldn't do it without them. And and Bunky, are you still here?
Hi, Butler family. Hi, Peter.
Yeah, if you go back, I've got videos, I've got lives, I've got a whole bunch of the same farm that just lost all the cattle. That's where we do the maple syrup as well. Okay, so let me tell you what, Bunky. Whenever somebody says that one person can't make a change, let me tell you what Mr. Scott did Tuesday night. I wrote up a motion for all of Canada, and it's on the way to all the provincial governments and all the federal government to take tax off of home heating oil, being propane, oil, electricity, whatever you heat your home with. I am lobbying the Prime Minister to drop the tax. I got my council to support me. The majority of my council, there was one person that decided not to. And that's okay. We all have different things, but I am in the process right now of lobbying our government to drop the tax, which I believe shouldn't be on an essential. Up here, if you don't have heating oil, as you girls know, people die. We're not like Oklahoma, Texas, Florida. You can get away with sweaters and, you know, heavy blankets. It'd be darn tootin' cold, but you can still survive. Up here, people die. So
I know we can't be without heating oil.
that's it. Missouri's the same. But just to show you that one person can try to make a difference, reach for the stars, girls. That's your father chat for today. But it's got passed through mine, so I've got other folks that are backing it, and hopefully I'm going to hear my motion be read in Parliament by Wednesday of next week. So here's crossing our fingers that I can help. I know there's quite a few folks that have already said that they will die in their home before they will leave their home. And they have to make a decision. One of my friends actually I'm trying to fill up every 30 days so that I don't have a big bill. But one of my buddies who lives near me just got filled up. His tank, his home heating oil was between empty and a quarter, and it cost him almost $1,900 to fill it. That will last him 30 days. I can remember when we moved here, it cost us $1,600 to heat our home and water a year for what they're charging us for one fill up now. So,
Wow.
you know, how do these people on fixed incomes, how do they expect folks, you know, hopefully you're still here, Heather, and keep your ears open for question period. You should hear my motion either Monday or Wednesday, I'm told. Polyev apparently is supposed to confront Sparkle Socks either Monday or Wednesday. So here's hoping. And to boot, they're tripling the carbon tax as of January 1st. So I'm getting my home heating oil filled before January 1st. I'm going to have them come probably the last Friday of the month. And I may just fill up a whole bunch of jerry cans. And that's, I get, you know, I'm on long-term disability. So my old employer, I still get a wage. And, you know, Debbie works at the hospital. We're still being very cautious. I don't know how, like, we have an elderly couple that lives just up the street from us. They're on fixed income. I don't know how they're going to do it this winter. And, you know, I've already talked to some influential people around my community, and I've started an emergency fund. I'm not going to see anybody freeze to death.
Wow.
Hi.
What did you do with our panda? Oh, she's frozen again.
Where?
Oh, you're really googly googly now. You're really techno.
Baby.
Oh, now you're back. What did you do with Panda?
She's at home. We have a home health nurse for her.
Oh, okay.
I think if you know about all her conditions.
I've heard a couple. I haven't heard the full story. No.
Which initially, let's see, how to start all this. Uh-oh. Come on.
Take your time. Okay, Jan. Ooh, canning
Okay,
meat.
sorry, getting through town.
That's all good. Take your time.
All right. Okay. Got random bikers and walkers and people
Absolutely.
trying to get out.
Yeah. Heather,
Buses. Okay. Kind of like a quick rundown of her whole 5 years of life. Because she did come as a preemie at 32 weeks. And so she had a few things not fully developed.
okay.
And swallowing was one of those things. And that's what led to getting the G-tube
Okay.
placed so she can be able to eat from home. But she also has what's called a horseshoe-shaped kidney. It's connected.
Oh. So it's actually connected at the two ends.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Miss Lisa.
And so far, because you have to have yearly checkups and stuff, make sure it's functioning. So levels and everything, it functions like it's two separate kidneys. We've not had to do replace. But come on, people. No, nobody.
So
Nobody can get over.
is this a possibility that they may have to do a transplant at some time? Or I guess if it's functioning. Oh no, we lost her again. Oh, she'll come back. She's in the same spot as where we lost her as she was going home to drop off Panda. But hey, Jesse. I already saw you unmute yourself, so.
Unmute.
Oh, he's unmuted. He's just being a turd. Oh my God, I've got 3 coastals. I'm not sure which coastal to add. I'll add this coastal. Oh, I got the right coastal. Now I'm just down to 1 coastal. There we go.
Rose again.
Oh,
Oh,
Now I've got a sideways coastal. No, now we lost all coastal. Turn your mic on, Jesse, if you're not being a turd because nothing's coming through. Oh, so he wasn't being a turd. His mic's not working. Plug in your mic.
plug in your mic, please. Hi, zombie.
G'day, zombie. What's going on, buddy?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just switched back to my iPad. I don't know why my mic's not working. I mean my laptop. So no, I was not being a turd. Although I could have said,
Well, we do it to each other all the time. So it's like now we're like, yeah, okay, turd. Like, let's go.
this is Christmas. This is the month in the season of you know, 'tis the season to be jolly, right? And give.
Yes.
So I just want to say good afternoon to everybody.
Afternoon, Santa. Oh my God. And we're going from coastal to panda. Now to the troublemaker.
Oh no. Yeah,
How's it going, Scott?
All right, buddy.
So Brampton Gardner was correct. You will let anybody on.
Yep.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, we haven't.
Come
had
on,
lunch.
Lisa. You're getting a little slow on your.
We have not had lunch yet.
Look, and I'm doing good. Look, I'm eating. Santa eats a salad.
Wow. Santa's supposed to be eating cookies and fitting into a suit right now, not losing.
She even texted.
Oh, I could eat those all day.
No,
Aren't
I'm
you the
eating,
best?
I'm eating the cookies. No.
The monster cookies.
Good.
That did look like a good cookie.
Oh, and they're easy. But you know what? Nobody else can make them the exact same way as Lisa and Jesse because they had the secret ingredient.
I like a white chocolate macadamia nut cookie.
You're right.
They have the secret. Actually, I think I've used it all.
It was made with a secret Canadian ingredient.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Nothing.
Anyway, I don't want to disrespect anybody by eating in front of them.
Oh, you're not disrespecting anybody.
Hey, Miss Ann, how you doing? Yeah, Lisa said she said monster cookies. Those things are this big around, I swear, compared to a little bitty regular cookie. And
Uh-huh.
they're good. So we have a video we just
What
put
do you
out
do?
a couple days ago on how to make those monster cookies for the 12 days of cookies 22. Hosted
Yep.
by Ashley over at CNC Farm. Look at that. I mean, if you
Watch
look at
me pulling up. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay, buddy.
the whole face, look at that, Rochelle.
Absolutely. That covers all Santa's face.
That's how big it is.
Now, if it covered Santa's belly, that would be a challenge.
Oh.
Something just fell. I got to go see.
Uh-oh. Something just
I
fell.
gotta go find Hank.
So
Boss
Rebecca,
man just left the job site, so now I'm the boss.
uh-oh.
I don't know how that works out.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But hello, Rebecca.
Not a good thing. Backlash of the boss.
Well, if Backlash is in charge, then there's going to be hell to pay if anybody messes up.
I don't know. As long as they ain't backlash that messes up, we're okay.
We're the boss, so it don't matter. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? I see you letting your hair down now. What's up with that? You always have it pinned back now.
Well, because it's so fluffy. it's unmanageable.
You know how
And
many
because of my nice, beautiful hairdresser, I had never in my life had my hair flattened. Never had.
Oh, so you used a flat iron or something like that?
She used a flat iron, yes, to make everything just.
Was that
lay
hot?
together.
Was it hot?
I didn't really feel it.
Oh, okay.
She did a really nice job because she says, she blew dry my hair because it was a little bit cold here.
Well,
And she didn't want me to go outside with wet hair. So she blow dried it. And then she says, I'm going to turn you around. And I said, she grabbed that thing. And I was like, I've never had my hair flattened, you know?
Well, I'm going to say this. My wife's sitting right here. It looks very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Like I said, I've always seen you pinned up. I've never seen you with your hair down.
Because it's unmanageable.
Yeah.
You know?
It probably
He did something that I was like, oh my goodness.
So without the flat iron, if you let your hair down, are you saying it's like a curly or is it?
It's wavy. It's very thick and wavy.
Well, see,
and
it needs money for waves. You heard it.
Yeah, I know, but there was one time that I was on Dev's live, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you're my sister from another mother," because my hair's like. But yeah, when she turned me around and I seen this, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I look so different."
That's what I'm saying. Wow, I was gonna say, Rebecca with her hair down. Well, I was gonna say, are you going to a wedding? Are you going on a hot date? What's going? We want to know, Rebecca. What's going on?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Hello, Siegfried. I'm not very good at my German.
Here you go, Rebecca.
See what I got? And it's on this.
Can we turn this into hobby hangout? No.
Why not?
That's a shame.
I
don't need to do that to stop.
All I have is my ointments. So I just wanted to let everybody know I have made a new batch of ointment. Unfortunately, I can't keep sending it out because it's $300 to make a batch.
Holy moly.
So if somebody wants it, it's $8 for a 2 ounce or $15 plus shipping, obviously, for a 4 ounce. And they're filled
just for the sticker.
I can send you a sticker. Just send me your address.
I was going to go back to Panda. She has a genetic defect also, which ties everything into each other, called Stankiewicz-Isidore syndrome. He was a French geneticist. His son had a bunch of defects and stuff, and he found a gene that caused it all. This syndrome is a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by delayed psychomotor development, intellectual disabilities, behavioral disorders, mild craniofacial abnormalities, and variable cognitive defects of the cardiac and urogenital systems. So, like, her kidneys are deformed. She had 2 or 3 heart murmurs when she was born. She had to be put on a feeding tube to to swallow. Everything would go to her lungs, not to her stomach. She does have, we can see it. Most people can't tell, but there's 2 like fatty deposits on, instead of dimples, she has, it looks like 2 cysts on her cheeks. That's part of it. She is mentally, she's 5 years old, but she has the mental capacity of like a 4-year-old.
Wow.
So that's why she is behind. She is in, and it's a program for pre-K. But because of all that, that's why she's on medical disability, and gets out of home health nurse and Medicaid, and has greatly saved us a bunch of money on medical bills and stuff for her. But
Now, I would
I just wanted to
never,
get back to what Coastal was trying to explain a little bit.
yeah. Well, that there, I would never, like, I've never noticed a facial deformity or, you know, like you'd never know that she was delayed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
It must be the family plan.
Right, the family plan. Hey, but you're correct. There's a lot of high functioning people in different and all if you will, handicaps. Like
Yep.
autism, there's high functioning, there's mid function, there's low function. So it's probably a high functioning situation.
Well, you look at my little friend that comes in all the time, Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
He is high function autism. He's actually my assistant football coach. That kid knows more about football than some adults.
Mm-hmm.
And hang on, I got 3. Honestly, it's got to be their family plan because I got 3 backlashes, and I know that's scary. Just 1 backlash is scary, let alone 3. There we go.
Yeah. YouTube does not want us to tell Panda's testimony.
I was gonna say, my goodness. But yeah, no, like, you know, just the interaction that I've had with her, and you know, she sang us her song today, and I would not have.
Yeah. She's not potty trained yet fully. She's not. She still has delays because she's really just now starting to learn how to talk and stuff. Oh, it's a puppy. So she does have some delays. We work with her so much that it's easy to hide it all, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and you know, you're both committed to Panda.
Yeah, and we know what to look for with things. So
yeah.
Where other people, this specific genetic disorder, Panda was born September of 2017. From what I've gathered, this genetic disorder was found like March of 2017.
Wow.
So less than a year before she was born.
Wow.
Everything is from 2017 to present. So we're pretty much, when we did the genetic testing, there was 3 cases of that syndrome. A boy in France, Panda, and Coastal.
Wow.
So it is genetic then. It's passed down.
It got passed from Coastal to Panda. So Coastal's had issues growing up, but never knew why.
Okay.
And we found out answers to, unfortunately, she was 36 when she found out. Panda was 1 or 2.
Wow.
So
my
it's helped me not aggravate Coastal as much because I know better now how to approach things with both her and Panda.
Absolutely.
So it keeps me out of trouble.
Well, I don't know about that, but
not completely, but I don't get in as much trouble as I did the first 9 years of marriage. And I'll probably get in trouble for saying that she has that she has the same disorder, but
you know what? She's got nothing to worry about in this community. This community is so loving and supportive that, you know, just like Miss Rebecca was just about to tell their story too.
My brother did not. My 2 younger brothers, the youngest 2 brothers, did not know they had epilepsy until they were in their 40s. And then he didn't find out that he was autistic until he was 50. High functioning autism.
There's some things that Panda does that borderlines mild autism. It's kind of like this syndrome, they said, is kind of like a mixture between a mild cerebral palsy, mild autism, and mild ADHD, all three put together.
Oh my gracious. And that must be so scary for Coastal growing up till she was 36, not realizing why?
I mean, luckily with Coastal, she knows how she learned things, and we can already see Panda's learning abilities are the same as what Coastal's was growing up. So
it would give you a leg up that Coastal's already figured out.
Definitely. Coastal dealt with it without knowing, but for Panda, we know how to deal with it a little better. We also know when to back down when we need to. Because when we go to a family function, if 6 or 7 people start calling Panda in different directions or showing her too much attention, she will shut down just like that.
Okay.
And she'll start crying and go hide. It's like if she gets overstimulated, she has nothing to do with it. And we know when to step in and protect her from that, so to speak.
Well, and that's it. And it's fortunate, kind of unfortunate though. Yeah. But Coastal knows,
Coastal knows how she feels, so Coastal knows how to step in.
Exactly.
Or tell me, hey, look, or if they both get to that point, I know when I need to step in.
That's right.
And put my foot down. Which normally if it gets to that point, I make somebody mad.
But
I become the bad dad, but sometimes it takes that with grandparents and aunts and uncles and nephews and everybody else.
Hey, man, it's amazing that they were able to diagnose, since it's fairly new.
Yeah.
Give her a diagnosis that quick.
That's right.
Well, with me, I was adopted at 11 months old. I didn't know my biological family till about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Okay.
And I actually found them through Facebook, not through the state or anything.
Well, did your parents have an open or closed adoption?
Closed.
That's why.
I found out after I met them that the reason I was adopted is my biological dad abused me at like 6 months old.
Right.
He hit me so hard in the chest and neck area that he put me in the hospital. The state went in and took me and my older brother. And then when my mom got pregnant with my younger sister, she left the state so the state wouldn't take her.
Do you keep
take her also?
Brother and sister?
Huh?
Do you keep in contact with your brother and sister?
I have been in contact with both of them. My sister not as much as my brother. She's hard to get a hold of.
Right.
Okay.
But
now that's her choice though, that she's just kind of stepped back, or
it's her lifestyle.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. Enough said.
Yep.
And I hate to say it, the whole biological family lifestyle is something that I'm very blessed to be away from.
Well, so maybe it's a blessing.
That
did happen. You were able to have a good life.
Very much so. I will say that knowing in the last 2 to 3 years what I know compared to what I didn't know, I have had a very, very blessed life. The good Lord looked out for me from the situation I was in to where I am now.
Amen. Amen.
Sure. So I have through having Panda, we had the testimony of Panda. I added to my testimony, and I guess Coastal gets a testimony too, knowing what she's been through her whole life.
well, and that's it. And she had, excuse me,
Of course.
who growling?
Huh? But yeah,
But you know, and being coastal, you know, with 36 years of not
No.
not being able. Pardon you.
I want to make sure.
So, you know, 36 years of not being able to know what was wrong. You know, like
Yeah.
how do I make this better? How do I, you know, and for her to actually get a diagnosis and Panda to get a diagnosis is such a, you know, it's a blessing.
yeah. It's been an interesting last 5 years, to say the least, or 4 years, knowing everything.
Yeah. But like they said, the good Lord won't give you what you can't handle.
Oh yeah. And it was actually Panda's nephrologist. We went there one day, and he told us about there's a program called CAPC, which is Community Assistant Parenting program, or
Yep.
and he's the one that told us about that program. And I think the paperwork for that program is 3 inches thick of things you have to fill out and history and everything. And for Panda, at the time that we applied, we had almost $1 million in medical bills at that time, and it got wiped away because she got Medicaid, and they backdated it to 3 months before she was born for Mindy and Panda, because Mindy was in the hospital. Mindy went into labor about 4 a.m. on a Friday morning.
Okay.
Panda was cut out by C-section at 1:32 on Monday afternoon, 85 hours from the time Mindy's water broke.
Oh my dear God.
They tried everything they could do to stop the labor and to get as many steroids and everything else to go through intravenously to try to help with Panda's development, because she was 31 and a half weeks, and 32 is that magic point of it's like before 32 weeks they have a 50-50 chance. After you reach 32 weeks and they do all these steroid shots, they end up having like a 75-80% chance. So it took us 3 days to get through. She had to have those 3 or 4 steroid shots over a 48-hour period through IV. So they had to try to stop it as much as they could.
And that couldn't have been easy for
by the time
Coastal's body either to be able to handle that.
Monday morning they tried to do a natural birth, and Panda pretty much got stuck because there was no fluids or anything. Mindy was so tired out. And then Mindy's blood pressure skyrocketed like 200 and something over 150. And they gave her a spinal epidural, sent her to, pretty much gave her that. And they gave her enough to knock her out and sent her to a room for 2 hours to rest. Then they went back and they checked the port, and somehow another 2 hours later, that same port was still usable. They gave her a second epidural through that same port, which is almost unheard of. And they cut Panda out by C-section.
Wow.
How that same port was able to be reused. And then they took her over to the operating room to cut Panda out. And then they brought me in a little bit later just so I could be there with Coastal.
Yeah.
When Panda came out, she was blue. We were walking from postnatal to NICU, one afternoon, and we ran into the respiratory therapist that was Panda's therapist that day.
Okay.
He said, he stopped us in the hall. He said, "You're the little baby that was delivered Monday, right? That's y'all are the parents." We said, "Yeah." He said, "Normally we do CPR about 3 minutes, but because when they laid Panda down on that, it was like a stainless steel table, she straightened out like a board. She reacted to that. He did extra CPR on her to get her to breathe and get her to NICU."
Goodness gracious.
Normally when you have a kid, you hear them cry when they're born.
Yeah.
It was almost 3 months before I ever heard Panda cry the first time.
Oh wow.
She was born on Monday. It was Friday before we ever got to hold her.
Mm.
You know,
It
you
was
just
like
never
Thursday.
know until you walk in somebody else's shoes what they're going
It
through.
was
or what-
Thursday or Friday before we were able to get her out of the incubator to hold her. She was 3 pounds 10 ounces.
Goodness
And
gracious.
I think 19 inches long. And she was 8 weeks early. She is 19 inches long, 3 pounds 10 ounces.
She was going to be a big girl. Thank goodness.
Her feet went in my hand and her head was at my elbow at the time. Now she's like 47 inches tall and
19 inches right there.
yep,
Yeah.
she was 1.5 feet long. Now she's almost 4 foot tall.
And like I just seeing Panda in the videos and whatever.
Yep.
Like honestly, I'm sitting here thinking to myself,
We stayed
wow.
in special care nursery. Panda was born September 25th. That's when she was cut out. That was after
Okay.
85 hours of labor. So we'd already been in the hospital 4 days at that point.
Oh, I just got to go take him out. He's rang his bell for his master.
I've
We
got
didn't
to
have the hospital
go.
until 3 days after
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
I've got to go somewhere. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
All right, Rebecca.
Matt, have you noticed any other developmental issues? I know you said she's not completely potty trained yet, but are there any? You said she's walking, right?
We can tell she walks with a limp. One leg is shorter than the other. If you don't sit there and look at her, you can't tell it, but we can.
Right.
So she does see when your hips form, the socket comes down and over the ball of the upper thigh.
Right.
One side of hers is flat and the other one cuts down. We don't know if she'll eventually have to have a hip replacement due to that because it's almost like when she steps down, that hip wants to pop out of socket sometimes.
Right. But she's
That's
not
something
in,
we keep a check on.
but she's not in any pain, is she?
She does physical therapy or actually she doesn't do physical therapy anymore, but she does occupational therapy and speech therapy through the school.
Right. But I'm talking about because of her hip situation, she's not in any pain. She's not saying, "Dad, I can't, or you know what I'm saying?"
Not that she's actually told us.
Okay. Well, that's good then. I mean,
Sometimes we have
had
had her here recently say that her leg hurts. Like she'll grab like her hamstring or something and say, "Ow, my leg hurts." But she's always grabbing her left leg, and that's the one that I tore my knee up on. And sometimes we're wondering, is she mimicking me or is it actually she's hurting? We're having to figure that out.
Have you seen whether she's left hand dominant or right hand dominant yet?
She's mainly right hand for writing.
When she's eating or writing?
But I've seen her use both hands actually.
Yeah.
She's almost ambidextrous.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that there's lots of people that have her situation, or not necessarily her condition, but her in
Yeah.
her situation where they can do both.
I've seen her throw a toy for Beacon just as far, if not farther, with her left hand as she does her right hand.
Correct. And
So,
it has something to do with the brain, right? It has something to do with the brain because your brain controls just about everything in
yeah.
your body. And they can throw right-handed or they can throw left-handed, but
Well, I almost think for hers, it's almost a matter of she's gone through so much in 5 years of where she could use this hand, or this hand had an IV in it, this one didn't. So she's had to go back and forth
right.
so much that she's learned.
Now, maybe it's too early to tell, but has she developed any? Does she have any desires to do one thing over another? Like, let's say she loves to draw, or she likes to go outside and jump
She
around.
loves to. We recently got a trampoline from one of Mindy's nephews because his 8-year-old got a new one, or his 8-year-old daughter got a newer one, and he sent his old one up to our house. She loves to go jump on the. She calls it a jumpaline.
She likes the physical activity. Then that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Yeah.
She loves her tablet. Loves to play games. She loves to color. She wants me to take her fishing more. I told her next year I would definitely be doing that.
Hey, she may be a fish whisperer. You don't know. She may.
Oh, she can outfish me in Coastal anytime we take her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you take her. Guess what? And especially as the years go by, you're going to be known as the bait dad. Hey, Dad, I need some more bait.
Avid had a fishing tournament not too long ago for the ladies, and Panda stole that show.
Well, that's good. I'm afraid of it too, because
Hey, Scott's back.
some kids could be afraid of it.
Yeah. She only wants to hold the little baby fish. She doesn't like holding the big fish yet.
Yeah. Well, that's good. At least she likes fishing.
Man.
Well, it'd be maybe a release for her too, right? If she loves it.
Yeah, when you push that button and then you throw, you release. So that's when the line goes out, Scott.
So
it would be a release for her.
It's been an interesting 5 years to say the least. And she's got a big testimony for us to tell one day. And for her to tell.
Absolutely.
And it has definitely taken a community of thoughts, prayers, and well wishes.
Yeah.
Because we've gotten her now to a point where 5 years in, if we didn't tell her story, people wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But we've exhausted.
So Janice over where to begin says she had a son that was 19 inches long, full term. So 19,
yeah, Panda was 19 8 weeks early.
That's incredible. Like to be, oh my goodness. Like that is just, hey.
Is that dog driving you crazy, Scott? What's going on?
It's not a far drive.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say take the keys away.
Oh my God.
Because they can't drive you crazy unless you give them the keys.
Seatbelt is unbuckled.
Panda got my hair and my eyes and my height, and she got her mama's mouth and nose.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere with her mouth. I was like, oh, you go get yourself in trouble.
No, physically, look, she got her mouth and nose. But she got my eyes and hair.
He means in his
On her face, from here down looks like Mindy, from here up looks like me.
Yeah, features, Scott, not the mouth.
Thank God.
Now, me and Coastal both have a mouth on us, so she got that from both of us. But I grew up commercial fishing, so
Man, I was talking features. I wasn't talking anything else. I was
Yeah.
insinuating.
Stop.
I grew up commercial fishing, so I got a mouth on me from that. Coastal just gets it from. I mean, there. I mean, there is the defects and stuff, so it does hinder both of them some, and they do have to voice their opinion at times,
Yeah.
whether they want to or not.
God, I'm sorry I missed the first part of your live.
Yeah, you cut out the first part.
With my dad. I was at the doctor's with him, so I just got here. But I'm not sure if you saw where to begin. Homestead showed up. I don't know if they may have been here all the time. First time I saw them.
Yeah, Janice has been here the whole time.
Okay, good.
But anyways, I'm about to hop down from up here.
Okay,
I
buddy.
just want to kind of
Well, I appreciate it.
elaborate on what, since Coastal was having trouble, I figure I'd try to elaborate a little bit, because Panda's had a rough life, and it's a testimony that needs to be told.
Well, and as a parent, it would be tough to tell that story, you know? Like, so I think you already know, but you've got a tremendous community behind you, and
I think it's been harder to live through it than it has been to tell it afterwards.
Yeah.
For me.
well, at least you have a story to tell. There's a lot of parents that have sick children that they'd love to tell a story because they know how to treat or deal, or, you know.
Her first 6 months to a year, we didn't even know if she was going to survive it. But now we look back and we look at how thankful we are. And I actually have a friend, an old coworker from about 4 jobs ago. She just had a kid. I think he just turned a year old. And I just told her about the CAT-C program for his disabilities that are very similar to Panda's.
Yeah.
And genetic testing. She's waiting on the results of the genetic testing, but I think she's supposed to get the results back there. She's going to qualify for this CAT-C program and help them out too.
Wow.
And if it does, she said that would alleviate a lot, because her insurance is talking about dropping the kid because of all of his medical issues.
That is where the government needs to step up. And no. An adult, one thing, but a child? Come on.
Yeah, they're saying, well, he's got too high of a bill. We can't. You're gonna have to get insurance outside of like work insurance. It has to be a private insurance. I'm like that.
That's sick.
Yeah, they want to drop a 1-year-old.
What are you doing?
Well, Matt, Matt Andale's saying thank you for your testimony. It's important, and you are not alone.
Oh yeah, I've thought about getting up on doing a stream where I just sit here and talk about her, just film a testimony one day.
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
and talk about it, everything in detail.
Well, yeah, you may have to do it, you know, for posterity, for no other reason, you know, because this your daughter will look back and see what all happened, what y'all done, how you handled it.
And you know what? There might be a mom and dad that didn't have the resources that you guys had.
Yep.
And you might be able to help another family on a road to a diagnosis.
Yep. The first year we had Panda, her hospital bills got so high that Mindy works actually for the hospital where she had Panda in the financial services office. Her boss, our hospital bill got so high, it flew a red flag up to him. And he came to her and said, hey, I need you to come to my office to talk. And she told him, hey, look, we've been trying to get Medicaid and help and stuff. Nobody wants to help us. And somehow or another, he made a phone call about 10 minutes after she got out of his office. I got a phone call saying that we had Medicaid for a family and child due to medical expenses.
Well, that's good.
The medical expenses based off of our income were too high, and they gave us insurance that way. And then by the end of it, when that was about to run out, that's when her nephrologist told us about the CAT-C program. And there's CAP officers all over the U.S. You just have to call social services and say, hey, my child's disabled. I
Yeah.
need to see about Cap C. And Cap C looks at the kids' disabilities and their medical needs and has nothing to do with the parents' income. Because my
Okay.
income and my wife's income combined disqualified us for food stamps and
Yep.
Medicaid or any government assistantship. But Cap C says, okay, this child has this, and this. Yes, you have to get your child certified as being medically disabled, but the benefits of the insurance and help that it brings afterwards is phenomenal on how much it
You know better.
alleviated and
Good boy.
the stresses that it alleviated for us. So we have, when he told us about that and we signed up for it, it took about 6 to 8 months. It took almost 6 months. I'd say 3 to 6 months for us to get a result back on if we qualified or not.
Right.
But once we qualified, it's harder to get them off of it than to get them on it.
Well, yes, yeah.
So
But that helps out a lot.
would this be able to, now that you've done this step, would it benefit her like down the road being able to get help as she gets older and
Yes.
maybe not be able, so you know,
Cat C goes till 18.
yeah,
But if her medical disabilities reach past that, then yes, she could still get some form of this. Granted, her medical disabilities will not disable her from working or anything,
okay,
but she can get help. It will. Everything that we've done so far being documented and keeping a standard on it all.
yeah,
As we probably don't have to go every year to get her kidney checked
Yeah,
where it grew together because her numbers are so good. We as parents want to go every 6 months to a year just because we want to keep that baseline going. That way, if anything goes wrong, we have a 5 whatever year baseline. As soon as something goes wrong, we know it.
yeah.
amen. Yeah.
And we'll be able to say, okay, these numbers went this way, that way, what happened? And we're already ahead of the game.
Now, what you're also doing is you're setting the groundwork. You're setting the path for her to gain assistance should she need it in the future.
We're helping her through long term and short term. But anyways, I'm gonna hop down from here. I need to go into the soils lab and check something out.
All right. Well,
All right, buddy.
I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you,
All right.
Scott, for having me up. Sorry if I stole your show today.
You did not, because if it helped one person,
Yeah.
one person sees this.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Do me a favor.
Yeah.
And send me what the stop.
What the
Send me what
disorder
it is Panda has. I'll put
Okay.
it in the description with your link to your webpage so that if
All right.
somebody does come across this,
Yeah.
they will be able to get to you.
All right. Sounds good.
Because, like I said, if we can help one person out today,
Oh yeah.
it's been a good day for everybody.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, buddy.
All
Have
right.
a good day. You're being a monster. Stop.
And then there were 2.
3. 1 monster.
Well, so the statement you made earlier was not correct, Scott. I need to correct you on it for the record. You said God will not give you anything you can't control. That's not a true statement because he gave me Lisa.
No, that's not what I said. I said nothing about control.
Or okay, that you can't handle.
That's right. You could take a bag and run real fast. You should be able to outrun.
So
But if she gets in the Jeep, then you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. Well, still. Yeah, he gave you something that I can't handle. So Therefore, your statement is
I think that may be the other way around.
we know
Uh-oh.
who's controlling who. We know who's controlling who.
It is cold outside.
I don't know. It's not that cold. And I'm colder than you. I just had the dog out.
Man.
78 degrees here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
What did I say?
Had to go walk my dogs.
Oh, is that what you went?
It's a
Yeah.
balmy 36 here.
Oh,
Well, Celsius.
No. So where Raquel is, it was minus 25 Fahrenheit there the other day.
oh.
So was it cold with no snow, or did she have snow on the ground already?
I don't know if they have snow or not. So a friend of my daughter, well, actually my daughter's boyfriend's best friend, they just moved out to Winnipeg, which is about 100 miles near Raquel.
All right.
And yeah, he sent Mackenzie a snapshot of their local weather, and it was minus 25 Fahrenheit.
Oh,
And
they can keep that. They can keep that.
And yeah, I don't know if it was so yeah. Well, yeah, but you're always a little warmer than me, Rochelle, because you guys have the all the asphalt and concrete down there. And I'm not being smart.
Yeah.
It's proven that because of all the concrete and asphalt, it holds the temperature a little warmer than it does out here in the boonies.
Yeah. So Heather says Raquel has a lot of snow already.
There you go.
And you said it was minus 20 something there?
25 Fahrenheit, yeah.
Holy moly.
But then they're supposed to be back up to like 29 to 35 Fahrenheit, not minus. So they're back almost to like 0 or 32 for you guys. It's just crazy. Like the temperature has been all over here.
Down, yeah.
Uh-oh. And let's go way across the pond. G'day, Steve.
It's called the ditch. It's called the ditch, mate. It's over the ditch.
There you go. That's just a little bit of a ditch, yeah.
How's everyone going?
All right. How are you guys been? Haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, been a while. I'm just doing a few chores before I head out to work. One is I'm trying to get this bloody chicken back in the run. Come on. Come on. What are you doing out there? Come on. Get in.
Yeah, I don't want to.
No.
I'm going for a walk.
Not today. Not today.
Yeah.
But been out all night. Stupid thing. Like you didn't get taken by a fox.
Yeah.
Or a kangaroo. Or a kangaroo. Will the kangaroos eat them?
Hello. I've just chucked the scraps out. It's looking a bit more interested.
Steve.
Come on, dickhead. What are you doing?
Oh, no. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Go on. Come on.
So, Steve, Jesse asked, will a kangaroo attack a chicken?
No. They're seriously vegetarian. Really? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Kangaroos just eat grass and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I'll show you something pretty funny here. You watch these guys come out of the. Let me do that. How's that look? There we go. So this is their nighttime accommodation.
Nice.
I've just put some food down, so here they go.
Oh, so you let them out?
Come on.
Are they in open? Is another enclosure, or is that free range? Or
Yeah, well, they kind of free range. We've got a little bit of an electric fence here to keep them in.
Okay, yes, so it does have a fenced in area. Okay.
Yeah, it's mainly to keep the foxes out rather than the chickens in, but a little bit of both.
Right.
But,
And have you seen it work yet? Has any animals tried to get in?
We haven't lost a chicken since we've had them in this setup. We do have a lot of foxes, feral animals that come around, so we we had the chickens in our fruit orchard over here, and a fox got in and decimated, and we lost 10 out of 11.
Yeah.
So
So
this barred rock here is Gertie. She's the last of the original one. The fox didn't get her somehow.
yeah. So
Um,
Janice over at Where to Begin Homestead lost 18 chickens to a weasel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I have this belief of foxes. I hate them. The only good one's the dead one.
That's the kind of way I feel about snakes, there, Steve.
Yeah, well,
So-
we won't go there.
We won't go there. Okay.
I know Jesse had his dad at a doctor's appointment, so he missed the front, so he missed what the live was about today.
Yes.
And our farm's been devastated. Rob's lost 6 cows.
Holy moly.
A lung worm got into them, and our 2 big breeders both passed.
Oh.
It's later this summer. We lost 9 turkeys, almost $100 a piece whenever you sell them, and then we lost between 20 and 25 chickens.
Wow.
Never fun.
No, so that's what the bad news was. I didn't want to. It's hard to talk about, but
little Jesse wasn't one of them, was it?
No, little Jesse did get saved. Penelope made it as well. I have not got the vet bill or the medication bill yet.
Wow.
But my heifer made it.
Are those wait, if he's going too fast, are those beehives?
Yeah, this is my my new addition to the homestead. So
you just split one too, did you not?
One we think one split for us. We think this side here, we actually couldn't. It was really messy down the bottom. We couldn't get in to manage it properly, and we think they swarmed, and they ended up on that tree down there.
Well, so they must be city bees, and they want to go live in the country.
Yeah, they're I've gone from 4 months ago. I had no beehives, and now I've got this.
Wow.
So
yeah, that's like
a lot.
Yeah, that's like a lot of honey there.
It will be by the end of summer.
Yeah.
This is a top feeder, so I've got a little swarm in here.
Okay.
So in here we mix sugar and water, and you load it up, and then the bees are able to come up inside here and drink, and then go back down.
Now, are those baby? That's just young nucleus, or what's that there crawling around? Ants?
That's just some ants that got in there. As soon as you put anything sugary out, the ants around here will go freaking nuts.
Yeah. The ants will eat anything.
Oh yeah.
So will the uncles.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've got a top feeder on that one, and I've got a top feeder down here on another one. But they were both little swarms that I got, and so because they don't have many resources, you give them a bit of sugar syrup, and it's
So what's in the little box in front of you?
Okay, so this is actually a plastic nuke. So a nucleus is a small box that you use to capture bees in.
Okay.
And so last night I went to a lady's house, and she had a great big flower pot that was upside down, and I suited up, and when I flipped it over, that box there is basically filled with all the honeycomb that I collected. It's probably 30,000 bees in there, I reckon. And so they're going to stay in there for a couple of days just to sort of settle themselves down, and then I'll put them into a proper colony box.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say when you pick them up, they pretty much they all go where the queen goes. So
yeah, well that's the idea. So what I did was just carefully cut out each piece of comb, and I rubber banded it onto a frame, and I put it in there, and you just do it really gently so the bees that are on the comb will sit on it, and usually that's the queen. and I was lucky enough I got the queen in there. I didn't never saw her, but I knew she was in there because as soon as I put her in there, all the bees started climbing into the box.
Oh yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah. So the trick to getting a swarm or in this case what we call a cutout is you've just got to get that queen. You get the queen, the rest will follow.
Right.
Yeah. But this was a beautiful colony of bees there, and they were really calm. You can see there's a couple of dead ones there. There's like a couple have been killed in the process, and they're starting to clean house already. They're throwing out the carcasses and they'll do a bit of cleanup. So
Steve, did you fall into this by accident, or did you plan to have bees?
I always planned to have bees. I was always interested. My father-in-law was a beekeeper for about 30 years. He used to do it with his dad, and so yeah, he's helped me out and teach me a few things. So.
Yeah, because that is a full-time job, but it's you have to know what you're doing and you have to do it right. Otherwise the bees will either die or leave. So I know, I know you got a major a deal there or task to keep those things alive, especially in the winter.
Yeah, look, the important thing is doing your inspection. So at least every fortnight you got to open them up and go through and check them and see how they're doing. Keep notes on each hive. Those two were existing colonies we bought. They were both swarms out of the same backyard. This was there were 3 swarms that made these ones in the same backyard.
Yeah, that
was a swarm. If you go onto our channel, there's a video of a cutout I did from a Telstra pit. It was a lid that I opened up and I cut out, and that's that one there. So there was, again, probably 30 or 40,000 bees went into that.
Right. So, so Steve, are your intentions with these bees to go into the honey business or the wax honeycomb business? What do you what's your desire for the bees?
Well, I eat honey at least an inch thick on bread, so it's for me as well.
Okay.
But yeah, our eventual aim is to start selling honey. And also filtered beeswax for like furniture polish and things like that. Right. Yeah.
And I would like Julianne's she's on board with you, right?
Oh yeah. She's sort of kind of a bit allergic to bees, so she has to be very careful. She doesn't do anything with them, but yeah, she quite enjoys having them here.
Well, there you go. Your garden's looking good.
They're all tomato plants.
Now, are you guys still in spring season, or have y'all started summer yet?
We're in summer now, supposedly. You wouldn't know by the weather, but apparently we're in summer.
Okay.
It's quite chilly this morning, and that's why there was very little activity in the beehives because it's just too bloody cold at the moment. They're all snuggled up in bed.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got 120 tomato plants in here, roughly.
Wow.
So that's going to be a good crop of tomatoes for our sauces and everything. This is the week. This is our onion crop.
Sorry, Chief.
Those are like onions. Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's our onion crop. We're harvesting these on the weekend. But I'll show you this. Have a look at this sucker.
I love.
Holy rattling!
Holy moly!
That's huge.
And I've got a pretty big hand.
Oh my!
And we've got onions.
Those are the size of grapefruit. Those are grapefruit size.
Oh, I tell you what, the stuff we put in this soil, these onions have just gone absolutely freaking nuts. It's the old story: good soil and plants will take off.
Amen.
Yep.
And
the foundation is everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So these are our potatoes in our. We're doing a bit of an experiment. We're growing some in an old water tank that we cut in half.
Okay.
And we're growing some in the ground.
Yeah, like Cindy said, onion blossom time. Have you ever heard of that over in Australia, Steve? Onion blossoms?
No.
So you're going to have to look it up. That's what they're called, is onion blossom. And I forget what.
The Outback.
Yes, the Outback Steakhouse has them. and it's very, very simple.
It's called Awesome
Yep.
Blossom.
Yeah. Very, very simple, and the taste is magnificent.
Oh, cool. I'll have to look at that.
Yeah, and it's just called onion blossom. And I'm sure YouTube's got some knockoff recipes for them, and they're just amazing.
Cool.
Oh, yes, Backlash. I did get everything that you sent me, and I will try to get it flipped over onto this live, and hopefully we can help one person find you.
So, you people in America and Canada should recognise these plants. This is the first time we've grown these.
Corn!
That's our first time of growing corn. So we'll see
No
how it all
way.
goes.
Is that something that you guys just don't eat over there, or you just don't grow it?
Just never grown it, but yeah, it's very popular over here. My favourite is I just do. I put some butter on a corn and then I wrap it in foil and I do it in the oven. And it sort of cooks in the butter and steams inside the foil. It's bloody beautiful.
Another thing is just about 2 minutes before it's done, put it on the grill.
Yeah.
Oh, you get the smoky flavor. Yep. Oh, it's good too.
And these are our radishes. And
blooming onion is what they call them. That's right, Tim.
Blooming onion, yeah.
Actually, Cindy Brown just put one of the recipes up for it.
I take radishes that size and put them in my roaster for with a roast instead of potatoes. They're so good.
So we've got some capsicums, what you guys call bell peppers.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then these two beds are all chilies. So it's a mix of habaneros and jalapenos, and I think there might be some reapers in there too, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I love me chilies. They're doing good. And of course,
You're driving me nuts, dog.
We're just in the process of finishing off the watering system. So we're getting the pipes all underground. So I had to dig all of that by hand up there. And
now, Steve, you guys don't get snow, right? It's up in the hills.
Yeah, no. If it snows here, there's something really wrong.
Okay. I thought that's what it was, but I just wanted to double check.
That's like here, Scott. If we get snow, there's something wrong.
Yeah, you guys getting that ice storm was really strange there in Texas.
All right. That was a couple years ago in February. Oh, my goodness. Shut everything down.
Yeah, there was a lot of people passed during that.
Oh, I better go shut the gate so the rabbits don't get in and eat the veggie garden. Bloody rabbits, they annoy the crap out of me.
Oh, you're raising rabbits too?
No, just feral ones. There's a lot of them around.
Oh.
But I would like to raise rabbits one day. I love eating them. They're beautiful meat.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
And it's lower in cholesterol than chicken is.
See, everybody tells me that. I've tried them once. I tried a rabbit once. Actually, I lie. Once at the hunt camp, that was feral, that we got while we were out hunting. And then I bought one from the grocery store. Had to be the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted.
Really?
And it was cooked about the same way.
I always cooked my rabbits, like if I was going to have a chicken vegetable soup, I would use rabbits for, instead of using chicken, I'd use rabbit meat.
Okay.
In it instead. So having it in the soup, I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, that's traditionally here, wild rabbits that are caught, they're sort of cooked up in a casserole with carrot and onion and other vegetables and curry. So it's generally a curried rabbit casserole. It's bloody beautiful.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Ann, for stopping by. God bless and have a great weekend.
Wanted to show that to Anne. Anne showing her, I'm almost getting done with this.
Yeah, I think she's already gone, but
Yeah.
Just getting some fresh water for the chickens because chickens being chickens, they've done what they've done in their water.
yep, disgusting animals. But man, are they?
I think ducks are worse.
Oh, ducks are foul.
Yeah, ducks are just—they're just gross.
They're like teenage boys. They've got no idea.
Mm. That's not right. That's not right, Santa Claus.
Hey, I had to go get me a monster cookie. Steve was making me hungry.
Well, I was just having me brekkie before. I should have jumped on and shown you what I have for brekkie, which is Australian for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say chook. When you were talking
Say what,
about
sorry?
chickens. I'm surprised you didn't say chook when you were talking about your chickens.
I know, eh?
Oh, seriously? That is foul.
There it is.
Yeah.
I finally found something I was looking for.
There you go. Cindy, I've already said, hey, Deborah. Cindy, I've already said the same thing as soon as the video came out, that it would be really nice to get some monster cookies. I was told I was going to get some, but
I don't know.
they're going to be stale now.
I don't know. I've been going through them left and right.
I wish I had this card when I shipped your package, but I got it yesterday.
What does it say?
It says, wishing you the simple wonder of Christmas.
That's
yeah. That speaks volumes.
Amen.
The Scott wonders if he's ever going to get a cookie.
He's going to have to.
Not unless I make them. My darling wife, if it doesn't come in a bag or a box, she don't make it.
I like all cookies. Oatmeal, peanut butter.
Oatmeal raisin are
Oatmeal
my
raisin.
favorite. And I substitute the sugar that Jesse's got in there. See, I make my own brown sugar and I make my own maple sugar.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I need to send you some Mexican brown sugar. It's really good.
It's
all right, guys. Well, I'm going to go in and get dressed and head off to work.
Lisa's over here. She's online. She's out on the road.
Yeah.
There, you just got busted. Mama's got you there. Jesse's giving my cookies away. What? Oh,
I didn't say anything about giving anything away.
Lisa, you should have been here. The giveaway was marvelous. You don't have any more cookies though.
That sounds pretty good. Of oatmeal, peanut butter, chocolate chip cookies.
Oh,
I don't like chocolate chips, so I'd have to get rid of those. Oatmeal, peanut butter. Yeah.
Yep. And they're not cookies, by the way. They're biscuits.
Biscuits. All right.
Oh, is that what you
On your side of the ditch.
I'll make it official. So Santa loves cookies. Just saying, folks.
Then what do you call a biscuit?
A scone.
A scone. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
They're slightly different, but pretty much so much. Yeah. So anything that's round, flat, and crunchy like that's a biscuit, or again in Aussie vernacular, a bicky.
Okay.
A bicky.
Yeah, a bicky. I'll have a cup of tea and a bicky.
Wow.
You know what goes good in tea, I hear?
Vanilla.
That's Mexican vanilla.
Yep.
I have not done that with my chamomile tea yet.
Well, Al and Nicole, they swear by it.
And they're
All right,
Canadian.
guys. I've got to go inside and make Julianne
All
a cup
right.
of coffee before I head
Thank-
into work. So go.
Thanks
go
for
hit your
stopping
own-
by, Steve.
Nah, it's always a pleasure, mate. Yeah, I saw it was live and the link was up. I thought I better pop in and say hello to our Canadian
Anytime.
American friends. Yeah.
Anytime you're around, you're more than welcome on my live.
Appreciate it, buddy.
All right,
And,
man.
And Jesse, thanks very much. Every time we go into live and you're modding, you always put our link out and share our channel, and we greatly appreciate it, mate.
Oh yeah, well, we love you, and we know what you're doing over there. We appreciate you, and we
Yeah.
wish you and Juliana, hey, if we don't see you, a wonderful holiday season.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's hard to
Same to
imagine
you guys.
in
Yeah.
Australia during the summer.
Yeah. Normally we're hitting sort of 100 degrees on Christmas Day, and I hope we sort of get up there, but it's not looking good at the moment. It's pretty cold at the moment.
So don't forget Jesse and Lisa's giveaway this Saturday, 5 p.m. Central.
5 p.m. Central. We got some goodies.
All right, take care, everyone.
All right, take care, Steve.
See you guys.
G'day, Jace. Get out of there. And yeah, Cindy, absolutely. We all want those monster cookies.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
But-
I need about 5 more, but I can't.
So, Cindy, I'd love you to send me that recipe for the oatmeal peanut butter, and I'll put raisin.
Better than that, Cindy. I'd love for you to do
Hello?
a video and let us see it.
Oh.
Uh-oh, he's on the bat phone, folks.
He's on the back.
He's talking to the commissioner. Yep.
I will get that mail call done for you, Jesse. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And I found out that we're going to have one down in Springfield, which is about 4 hours away.
That's great. That's great.
I'm like so excited.
So Jay Drifter says, they say that this Christmas Day is going to be cooler than the normal hot days. Well, Jace, I think Jace is from Australia, right?
I believe so.
If I'm not mistaken. So if it's cooler, I just can't see Christmas. I cannot imagine Christmas in the summertime.
I'd like to try it.
You know, everywhere in the world, Christmas is, except for down there, Christmas is, cool weather, snow. Maybe not snow in Texas, but it's still cooler.
You know what, buddy? Whoever wants the snow experience and your temperature's anywhere from 75 to 120, give me a call.
Well, the only time I don't have anything against snow. The only time I like snow is on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Those are the only 2 days I want snow. After that, it can go away.
That's hilarious, Jesse, because that's my saying. I want snow Christmas Eve, and I want it gone by the end of Boxing Day. That's it. That's all I want to see snow. And I can manufacture enough snow in Texas. I can bring a snow jet. We can make snow.
Right. So that's a good idea, Felicia. Trying to think, lost her name. But that's a great idea. Cranberry. I don't thought about cranberries, but you know those things that they sell? They sell at the store for salads called craisins. Craisins. Oh yeah, craisins would be awesome in those oatmeal cookies.
I've never heard of that. What is it?
It's like a raisin, but it's made out of cranberry. They're called craisins. They're really good in salads.
It would have a tartness to it, would it not?
If I'm not mistaken, and within the next 3 minutes, Cindy Brown's going to put a link up to craisins. So if she reads my mind, I'm thinking, Cindy, put the craisins up in the video. on the chat. Put the craisins. Put the craisins. Put the craisins. Either that or I'm crazy.
Oh, you're crazy, but Rambling with the Brooms, cookieandkate.com, maple sweetened peanut butter chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. Well, I can do the maple. I can do the maple sugar stuff. Actually, I can't.
I think
All my maple sugar's gone to a faraway land.
I think we're about the only ones that have anything left of that batch.
Yeah, you do.
She used it. If you saw the video, she did use your
I know. I saw that. That was it. It's hilarious because I had no idea what you shot for your video, and I shouted out your vanilla on mine, and you were shouting out. I said to Debbie, I'm like, great minds think alike. She's like, oh dear God. Hey Lukey, what's up, brother?
Hey Lucas, how you doing? He was talking about you this morning.
I was Lukey. I was talking about you, brother. I was saying what kind of crazy nut bar you were.
I didn't do it.
Yeah,
Right,
you
Scott?
did, and I saw you. I saw you.
Uh-oh, Mama's home.
I'm busted. She saw me eating one of her cookies.
Yep. And you know what? You didn't see the one that he ate while he was walking back.
No, I only had one.
That's true.
I only had one, and she knows she's got everything counted over there.
She's got them counted.
She knows exactly where everything. I swear to God, if I go in there and move something, she knows it.
Oh, that's true.
If I move something, she'll say, "Oh, he's been in my."
Because it's my kitchen.
Yeah, he's
Well,
been in the basket here.
that's I put away stuff, and it's funny because I'm the only one that bakes and whatever. Well, my wife moves all my stuff, and I'm like, "Where is blah blah?" Well, it's over there. I'm like, "Well, no, I want it here."
Yeah,
She's like, "No, it's my kitchen." I said, "Well, good, then you bake." She's like, "No, it's okay." Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they must be using U-Haul for Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon. They rent vehicles now. They don't have enough.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
They-
a small U-Haul
we-
van.
We've seen U-Haul vans. I've seen the panel vans. I've seen a big box van, box truck.
Big.
So Scott, Felicia wants to know, how do you make maple sugar? You want to tell her? It's really simple. He's having to talk to his his
time.
dog
It
is
just takes time.
being disobedient. It just takes a little bit of a time.
Okay. All that it is maple syrup boiled. And what you do is you put a wee bit of butter on the inside of your pan. That way, the sugar will not boil across the butter line. And then it takes a hell of a lot of whipping.
Yeah,
so if you've got hand issues or whatever, you use a blender, like a mixer.
A countertop, like that stands on the countertop.
Well, that would
Yeah.
be the best.
Well, yeah, so you don't
Yeah.
have to hold it with your hand.
But
Yes.
here's the deal, though. But remember, when you're making maple sugar, you're having to give up some valuable maple syrup
Oh, hell yeah.
because that
Oh,
maple
yeah.
is very valuable.
It's so if you, I think my last, the batch that you see Jesse and Lisa using, that's the last of it. And I boiled down 6 liters and I got 3.5 kilograms. So, 7 pounds of it. So I lost about a quarter. If you're talking volume, I lost about a quarter of the volume.
So Scott,
What? Well, I just took them out.
So Scott, I put the video. I put the link to the video on the maple syrup business in your. So Felicia, if you want to know about the maple syrup business, check out the video I just dropped
Yeah.
in the link. I mean, in the chat.
Anyways, the dog, I guess, made a mess on the front, even being on my lap most of the time.
Well, you know, he's just a puppy, so he's gonna make mistakes. He's not completely potty trained yet.
Oh, hell no.
Once you get him potty trained, he'll be fine. But
Yeah.
they do that. And when we first started, we bought the pads, and Toby's goes on the pad regularly when he was little, right? He'd go regular. Now he only uses it if we keep him locked up for 8 or 10 hours.
Oh, okay.
But he's potty trained. He'll go outside. We get the little doggy door so he can go in and out. And,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but the pads make a difference because middle of the night they look for
See-
that. They look for that smell. There's something in those pads that draws a dog to it.
So we can't use, we bought them, but Hank thinks that they should be shredded with his teeth.
Yeah,
Toby did that at first.
yeah, he did that first.
But anyways, guys, Debbie's home. I've been on here for 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I must bid farewell. And yes, Lukey, we'll get together here sometime over Christmas break. Maybe if I can afford it, I'll take you out for breakfast. Lucas likes chocolate chip pancakes with lots of syrup. And most of the time he wears it. Right, Lukey? But anyways, guys, I am going to bid all a farewell and hope everybody has a good rest of your week. Don't forget about Jesse and Lisa's giveaway, 5 p.m. Saturday.
I've dropped the link in the chat, so
Okay, there you go.
it says Rambling with the Brums, and then the link is one.
There you go. Alrighty. So take care, guys.
All right.
And God bless.
Goodbye.